Good afternoon, everybody. I was reluctant to put this video out, but I'm going to do it anyway. This is from my buddy Kiwi, and at the end of it, I'm going to drop a link and let you guys go view her channel. I also have photos from CJ in the UK, and right after this, I'm going to that'll be shown. Video is about 7 minutes and 44 seconds long. And what I wanted to say is, you know, I've been looking at other channels, I've been looking at what's going on. Looking at what's going on with other channels and stuff, and I gotta say, folks, I'm miffed at the whole situation, outside of what we're trying to find out or discover. And I gotta tell you, you know, I'm not disgusted with it. I'm just it's just unbelievable at this point to me, what's going on within this community, or if that's even what you want to call it anymore. I know I got people that are watching what I do, and I want to stress so much that I'm not out here to hurt anybody or cause anybody any kind of dissension or pain or anything of that nature. Although I know there's people out there that are doing that, and it's disgusting, you know, to say the least, because my intentions are not other people's intentions, and I assure you of that. I've talked to my subscribers and other people on a personal level, and they've expressed their feelings about the whole situation, as well as I've expressed mine, and it's really out of hand. It truly is. I mean, to get out here and air personal business and things of that nature, I don't know. I don't know. You know, you could do it any other way or anything of that nature, but you know, I was listening or reading somebody else's comment saying that, you know, the situation that's going on, it's drawing from the true nature. It's a distraction. Well, the thing I'm saying is, you know, if there's real lives involved and people are really, you know, they're getting hurt by this and families are being destroyed, there's a problem, man. Because this situation here, what you're looking at, is being copulated with personal lives. And the thing is we're supposed to be all grown up and be able to discern what from what. You know what I mean? And like I say in all my messages, man, if it's getting to the point where it's starting to drive you mad, you need to back away from it. Some people, they can't do that. And I feel for them. I really, truly do. But at the same time, looking at this information, researching it, doing whatever you do in your lives, we're all grown adults, and you have a choice. You have a choice to either put this down, keep researching it with an open mind and clarity of mind. And when it begins to get too much, when it starts affecting the family and everything around you, that's when you need to step the hell back. And if you notice, I don't produce a lot of videos anymore, okay? Because I have discerned this, on top of people personally coming to me and talking to me about this situation and having a dialogue with these people, not a monologue. And some of them I've actually come quite fond of, and we're building friendships off of this. Okay, not because of what we're showing, it's because we're going through this together. And I think some people are not looking at it that way, for the simple point of fact is the things that are going on behind closed doors that nobody really knows about, that is just now coming to light. And unfortunately, it's being aired to the general public. And like I said, that's the best way to do it. Who am I to say anything about it? But at the same time, people have to be able to discern that from what is going on around the planet and up above the planet. The other thing is certain things are going on where there's a narrative here. And if you don't follow that certain narrative, well, then you're shunned. You know, you don't know, nobody wants to have anything to do with you. I'm seeing that too. I'm seeing, lies perpetrated on people, and it's really gotten disgusting. I was informed that a message that I gave a few days ago, that I didn't want to have anything to do with anybody that's about that. Well, in sight, I really don't. If you're out here to deceive, if you're out here to be nefarious, eventually it comes back. And like I said, I don't want to deceive anybody, because that's trouble that no one really needs, because they don't know how big the trouble can get. And it can get pretty big, no doubt. At the same time, when you're disseminating this information, you have to be careful with how you're presenting this information. And I've said that to several people. We don't know what this really is. There's people out there that claim to know exactly what it is. And, okay, that's them. Personally, I don't know what it is. People are comparing scripture to this, that, and the other. Now, I've said it's spiritual in my mind. But at the same time, do we honestly really know what it is? People are using the Bible, and and when you use the Bible, that stirs up a lot in people. A whole heck of a lot in people. And that's why I'm saying, when you're disseminating this information, the way you put out this information is just as important as what you're showing. And I think some people have lost sight of that. And it's the same thing as on any information that you're presenting. You should be aware of how you present it and how you come off. I've had people call me arrogant and everything under the book. I need to get with God. There's the devil in you. I've heard it all. All right. And before I got out here, after looking over everybody else's channels, and before I got out here, I had to make it up in my mind. If you're going to do this, you have to treat it with kid gloves. And ever since then, I've tried to do that. And I make my mistakes, and I make no qualms about that. I've made mistakes, and I've told you that I've made mistakes and where I've made mistakes. And I will continue to do that, because I am fallible. I know I'm human, just like all of you. Well, you know what I mean. But yeah, you have to be really aware and care for other people's well-being. If you're going to do things like this, you can't just shut people off that really are grasping. They're grasping for the truth, and just like I am. And with this situation that's going on, and I'm quite sure a lot of people know what I'm talking about, it's mentally draining. And And, you know, it's led me to not collaborate. I don't want to collaborate with anybody, because it seems that there are people out here to deceive, and they've got their own agenda. And me, I don't have an agenda except to get the information out and give people the best way to get out of, not get out of it, but to prep for this, just to prep, you know, for any situation, in any rate, you know. I mean, I have, and I know a lot of other people have, and now we're just sitting, and there's nothing wrong with prepping. It doesn't make you crazy or anything else, because you never know what could happen. Power grid goes down, anything can happen, regardless of an incoming system or whatever. Okay, things happen, so it's always best to be prepared. Okay, but to be honest, guys, I don't know where this is going. I'm not going to stop, but as you know, I'm not producing as much as I did, and I'm still doing research, and I still have stuff I can't put out, you know, but I'm being cautious about it, because there's some real crap going on in this community, and I am not liking it at all, and I'm quite certain there's a lot of other people out there that feel the same way. But anyway, guys, I've taken up enough of your time. I presented the information from CJ and NZ Skywatcher. I will drop a link for NZ Skywatcher in the description. I advise you go check it out. She has some good stuff, no doubt about it. At any rate, guys, I hope your week went well. I hope your weekend goes even better. Until next time, love you all. You know who it is.